Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome back for day 2 of this Adobe Live. Once again, I'm your host, Fabiola Lara. Thank you for joining us for part 2 of this stream. So today on the stream, we are back with graphic designer Kiana Maria Beijleveld. That's Dutch, so I'm trying my best. And what's going on, Kiana? Are you ready for day 2?
Yes, I'm really ready. I'm really excited to keep going. So that will be really nice
I'm
today.
pumped. I'm pumped to see the rest of this zine. So before we keep on going, remember to check out the second week of the Illustrator Creative Challenges with Jack Watson every weekday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, right before the stream. Tune in and challenge yourself with a new prompt each and every day and go ahead and learn something new with Jack. Now, if you're joining us from YouTube, I need you to take a minute, take a drink of water, and then jump over to Behance by going to behance.net/Adobe Live. You'll get the most interactive experience on Behance. We can chat, we can talk, we can answer your questions. So come hang out with us. So while we learn with Kiana, you're in the chat. It's the best place to be. And one more little thing before we get into our work is remember you can catch these replays for all of our Adobe live streams, even when we're offline. So go ahead and bookmark this page so you can come back to it whenever you need a little refresh. Now, let me see who is in the chat, Kiana. We got so many people in the chat. Hello,
Cool.
Carol, Arshad, Steve, Phil, of course, Jack Watson. Welcome to this stream. I'm so excited. All right, Kiana, I'm going to hand it over to you. Make sure you reintroduce yourself for all the newbies who weren't here yesterday, and then tell us what we're getting into for day 2 of the stream.
Yes. So hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here again. Well, I'm going to start by showing a little of my work. So I'm a graphic designer living in the Netherlands, and I'm studying now communication and multimedia design last year. So almost finished. And this is my Instagram, and this is where I share the most of my work. It's my portfolio. It's where I express myself. And yes, I would love if you follow me there. As I said yesterday, I have like really different stuff that I do. I do graphic design, but also sometimes animation or collages. And that's what I really like. It's to combine different things, combine analog things with digital. So as you see, it's a scanned collage, and then I put it on Photoshop, and then I added text, and that's something I really like to do.
I love this one. I have a lot of questions about this one. We'll get into it once we're in the Illustrator and InDesign, but I love it.
Yes, nice. Well, another thing is we are working on a zine on art performance. So I want to show you also one work of mine that's an art performance also. It's a little video of combining animation, video, and design and everything. So
I love that. That's you?
That's hand. Me. It's my hand moving.
Wow, the star here live. I love it. That's so cool.
Thank you. Well, as the last thing I want to show you is my website, because yesterday we didn't show it, and I would also love if you look at it. I also here have different work.
Yes.
I have like in every place I have other kind of work. So just go and watch and
yeah. So that's why you have to follow her everywhere. That way you make sure you get all the projects.
Yeah. Well, it will be nice to get to know you also, and to see who is looking live right now. So
yes, make sure to reach out if you're watching the stream and you like Kiana's work. Go ahead and reach out to her on Instagram. I think is the best place, or Behance, or right here in the chat for the next 2 hours.
Yes, please. Yes, if you have questions, just let us know.
Yes.
So yesterday was a really nice day. We started a zine about art performance, and we started on InDesign, and we made really nice pages. I can show you. So we made this really cool.
Maybe you can open it as a presentation.
Yes, again? Let's do that again. That was really a screen mode presentation. So we made this really cool spreads. We were really inspired. I also got inspired by Fabiola. You said you were like saying things, and we were, yes, let's try it out. And that was really fun. So we have colors. So yesterday, some of you chose a lot of colors, and I'm not used to use colors. So this is also an amazing challenge for me. And this is, well, the first color spread in green. And then we have here a little more movement, and yeah, combining also different types of typography and bigger and smaller. So that's really nice. And then the pink page.
Pink page. I love it.
So this was one we made yesterday.
Oh, and did you add some?
So we started yesterday with this one, and I was starting to get ideas. So I put one thing to don't forget it. So we will, continue with that. I think.
Cool.
Now,
yeah, it was so fun working on these pages yesterday. We were working very collaboratively, you and I, but also with the chat. The chat was chiming in.
Yes.
The chat, the chat picked the color palette. The chat today gets to pick the name of the zine.
Yes.
So make sure to stay tuned, you guys. Keep on listening, because soon enough we'll have to vote on the name of the zine. So don't go anywhere. Keep on watching.
Yes. So here you see the choice of yesterday's. These are the colors. So we will continue with these colors. And today we will finish up some pages and then make the cover, because yes, you have to choose a cool name. And then we will go for some cool mockups. So
yes. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see all of that. Okay. So where are we getting started with today? Where are we picking back up yesterday's project?
So I think we will keep up with this one. So this is one of the art performance artists that we did yesterday. We started with this. It was really nice, to get these repetitive images here, and then the big name on it.
Yes, big bold name with the big
bold name
photo.
Yes. So what I thought of yesterday was, okay, every time we start with an art performance artist, we have one color. So Rebecca Horn is green, and now we have Klaus is with the pink. So here we have the gray page as we have here. So we will continue with the gray page. And now we have a little text about his work. So I think we will continue with that.
Oh, I see the pattern. So it's color for the intro, and then the second page for the same artist, we'll have it be in the muted gray.
Muted gray, yes.
Okay, perfect.
So we will do that. I think what we made yesterday, a parent page with a little darker gray. So I will see if this one has it already. No, it has it now. So yeah, I really like this more grayish color. So what's really nice about this art performance that Klaus made is he goes a lot with masculinity and femininity. So he really likes the contrast between masculine, feminine, and how he can be both of them. So the name of this work is Masculine Feminine, and he just took two pictures and he turned one around.
Yes.
So I was thinking, well, why don't we put masculine and feminine also around? So this one, as you see, it could be like this, but because he's also turned around, I was thinking, oh, let's also turn it around. And
nice. I like that. It's like the play with the images and the text, because we did something similar with the Rebecca Horn, the image.
Yes.
We played with the image at the shape of the photo, and this is like playing with the image and the text.
Yes, here also
cool. Yeah, right there too.
Finding the edges and looking at. It's really nice to look also at the pictures, because then you can combine the typography with the pictures and think about how can we.
I like it because it creates a little bit of interaction between the photo and the text, right? Instead of it being so perfect every time. I like it. I think it's so fun and like creative and breaking a little bit the rules.
A little bit,
yes. Tiny bit, not too crazy.
But we like it. Yes. Maybe we have some other ideas later, and we get inspired and we go all for it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and I love to see all the different styles are definitely in play again here. The different character styles that you set up yesterday.
Yes, so
so consistent.
we have the character styles ready. So this is the paragraph text. This is the source, and also we have another source that is for the photography. So that's really nice that we can already have them in character style, so that we can work a little faster. So I
so
really
consistent. I love it.
Stay consistent. Yes,
it makes like any other decision that you make that maybe breaks the rules a little bit. We're not breaking the rules with the text every time, and it helps to have the balance, right? You break it sometimes, and then sometimes you keep it the same.
Yes. So what we are doing a lot is with the titles, we are breaking it a little, making them bigger. And as this, yes, we are not, we had the plus here, so we are changing it.
Yeah.
But yes, it's also really nice to try new things and change it sometimes.
I like how this is turning out. It's definitely playful.
It gives a cool feeling. I feel I like it.
Yeah. Now with the body text, we also have to flip it. No, I'm kidding.
I was thinking about that, but I think it will be too much, because we already have the flipping here. Maybe work with some columns, because here, well, one could also work.
Oh, that I was just being silly, but whatever you want to do with the design,
nothing is sillier.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
We can go for it. Let's. No, I think we will try with. Let me see.
That looks nice.
2 columns.
Why do you think it's better sometimes to have columns instead of just one column?
Well, I think it works. Well, as we see, if we have it really big, I think it doesn't look really designed. I think it can work sometimes, I'm sure, and sometimes if you maybe here, it could work if we made it a little like this, it could work.
But do you feel like in general, when you have a narrow column, it's better?
Well, the readability is not better, because if you have like not that much words, then you have to go back and back and back.
Yeah,
to
that's
read,
too
right?
much. Yeah.
Yes, but I use visually, I like it more. So
got it.
You have to make a choice. Do you want to have it really readable, or do you also want to go for a nice design? And
yes, there's definitely a balance there. I always feel like the columns are easier to read than the single column. Like 2 columns is easier to read.
Yes.
But like maybe 5 columns, too much.
Yeah.
Like it's too short.
Here already we have 3, and then you have like 4 or 5 words per line, so that's less readable. But I think this gives it a little cleaner feeling, and also
it just balances it. I think it makes the text a lot easier for your eye.
Yes, true.
And I love that with the column tool up there, you're so easily able to adjust the number of columns.
Yes, this is the best thing.
Let's go to 5 and see how crazy that looks.
God.
Yeah, you can't read that. Okay. Not good. That's almost looks like names.
Yes, if you have a name list, it will be perfect. It will be really nice. Maybe for credits at the end, you can make like 5 columns. That will be
definitely. But there's a time and place for the number of columns.
There's a time and place.
Yeah, I think this one that you're choosing is a lot more calming on the eye.
Yes, I also think so. So I'm thinking, are we making also again a line?
Another bar?
Yes, maybe. We'll see if it works or if it is too much.
Okay, because we have, for those who are just tuning in today, the previous pages have a lot of bars too. And so Kiana is doing the same kind of bar using the photo kind of inside of the rectangle to add a little bit of a grounding element to the composition.
Yes, so we have, as you said, we did do it here.
Mm-hmm.
To make it more also structured in the page. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure it works here because I feel it's already too much in the page itself. So what I'm doing maybe is put this source, putting it here. And then
I feel like the only place the bar could go would be kind of in the same place as the
other one.
But then it's like, do you want that? That's so similar. So up to you.
Yes, then it will be maybe again the same
pattern. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love it. I think we will.
I think I like it like that because I think it's grounded anyway. You don't really need another bar.
Yes.
It's cool.
Yes. Well, if someone in the comments has any other idea, just let us know. But I think
this page looks good.
Yes, I think if we look at this page and also the white ones, they are like really nice.
Yeah.
Proportion and
it's balanced. The composition is nice. I feel like if you wanted to call this spread done, you're more than welcome to.
I'm doing it. I'm going for the yellow, you guys. I'm going for the yellow.
And we're using yellow because we're introducing a new artist. And, we have that pattern of every new artist gets their own color. And it's the color palette that the chat picked yesterday. So you guys are having direct input.
Yes, you are having it. It's like really yellow, but I like yellow. So I made a one time a design with yellow. So I'm going to show
us.
So
this is the one color because you usually do like black, white, and one color.
Yes. So
this looks so cool.
This one, it's also about chairs. As I said yesterday, I'm obsessed with chairs.
Obsessed with chairs.
So I really like this one. It's also all yellow. So yeah, I think we can go for it. And it's really.
Which one is your favorite chair? Did I ask you that yesterday? I don't think I did. Which one of these is your favorite?
This one.
That's
the first one. Yes, it's I
like
it. Yeah, it's also kind of you have one black one with the leather, black leather, all the
straps.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I love pretty. It. I agree. In the chat, you guys, if you guys are big chair fans, drop a chair in the chat. a chair emoji. Drop a chair in the chat if you love chairs. If you have a favorite chair, let us know. It'll be our performance art in the chat. Will be to drop that information. We'll wait for that to load. See, my favorite chair is only because I have some of the Seska chairs. They're my favorite, but there's so many good chairs out there.
There's so many good chairs.
Yes, Herman Miller. Yep. So many good chairs. Okay. Back to the design. So where are you starting here?
So we have the name, but I think we will start with the picture so that I can get like a little inspiration about what will we do with this page, because I have no idea.
Perfect. I'm down.
So images.
There's chairs coming into the chat. I love it. Okay.
So nice.
So many cool images. I love the topic that you chose. There's just so many interesting photos.
Yes, right? So I think a lot of people will know her because her work is like a lot of on social media. Mm-hmm. She paints moving her body. So it's really interesting how this painting comes out. So here you see she has like a lot of charcoal in her hands. Yes, and then she moves and paints all over the paper, like moving like crazy.
I love it. That's so interesting.
So here also a paper on the floor and then lay down and move. It's really cool.
Performance art.
Yes. So
there's so many cool ones. Which one are you gonna pick for the spread?
So I feel like for her, I'm going to go for this one because, well, we also have a portrait, but I feel like for hair work, yeah, you need to see from the first page, like the hair body.
This one you can see movement, you see her, and you see her artwork.
Yes.
So I think that's cool because not all of them have all three elements.
No, so this is really nice. Yes, that's a good one that you see that. Yes, it's like everything in one picture.
In one image, yeah. It does a lot of the heavy lifting for you, right? Because it'll draw the person right into the zine.
Yes, it's really nice.
And this is maybe our first like horizontal composition like this, maybe. We're just starting, it could change.
Horizontal, like from the whole page. Yes.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. It's our first horizontal layout. I am excited for it. It's so tricky though, because you're also working with that middle portion. I forget the name of I think it's called a gusset, but I'm not sure.
Yes, from the spread. Yes, if you fold it, that's the scary part.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool because then her arm is also coming out.
Yes, from the page and her legs.
Yes.
So maybe this can work. Maybe we focus more on the body.
Crop it in a little bit. So cool.
Yeah, let's try. I think we can.
I love seeing like how the mouse is like you thinking, I'm just like watching you think, watching the mouse go and seeing where she's going while she works on the layout for this image. I wanted to ask you guys, if you have any questions for Kiana in the chat, please drop them in the chat and I'll get your question over to Kiana while we're working here. And I also want to send a little reminder that if you're watching over on YouTube, come join us on Behance so we can all hang out in the chat and talk. Just a little reminder for everyone. And yes, we have a question from the chat from Liana. Liana, thank you for your question. The question is, can you explain which is your favorite part of the design process?
I think what we're doing now. So just go and try things and move things around and move. And when you get that moment that you are like, yes, this is it. That's the best moment.
Yes.
That's really cool. And sometimes you get more excited about some pages and less about the others, but that's also normal. You can't get like 10,000 times a wow. That would be amazing. But
yeah.
But I really like what we're doing now.
The tinkering process, it seems, is her favorite. I get it because you do it in like such a fun way. You're not like doing math and like, being very precise. You're very intuitive. And then it's really fun when like happy accidents happen like they did yesterday. If you were watching on the stream, I'm sure we'll have it happen again. Wait, before you keep on going, tell us what you're doing so that we can know what's happening.
Yes, so what we did yesterday was give some images a filter, and the filter that we choose was the halftone pattern. And what this does is it give it like this raster.
It's like almost like a newspaper filter.
Yes, so I think that looks really cool. And I think if it's printed, and now that we are doing a large page image, I think you can see a lot more the details of it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. So now we can save it and go to InDesign, and then it's
perfect.
So
yes, because really you open that image directly in Photoshop. So now it's linked. Perfect.
Yes. And so as we were saying yesterday, and I thought, oh, wow, why didn't I do that just right there, was that you can also add filters in InDesign itself. So I'm thinking on trying here the yellow.
Oh, cool. So yesterday we did all of the more of the photo editing in Photoshop. And today you're showing us how to achieve the same effect using the tools within InDesign. So you just place another rectangle on top of the image, right?
Yes. So what we do is, as I did, a rectangle on top of the image, and then we go to our palette that we made yesterday, and we have the yellow here. So we fill it in. Oh, let me see if this is happening. Oh,
I think it's maybe not selected. Yeah.
So that's the thing when you have
two right on top of each other. It can be tricky to get the selection.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes. Now it's happening. So that's really nice. Well,
yes.
Now it's all yellow, but we can try it here. Because if we don't like it yesterday, then you can see it at the moment, and then we can say like, okay, then we don't do it.
Cool. And so that was just from the FX panel within InDesign, and you opened it up, and now we have all of our blending modes.
Yeah, so we can
try. Cool.
Yes, you can here do every blending modes, and Perfect. The nice thing is with preview you can see already what it's doing. So if you don't like it, and also you can make it softer if you.
That's nice because then the color will match a little bit better.
Yes.
Cool. So I love it. I love that new little trick. So we have it up our sleeves.
Deleting the. Let me see if it's working.
Nice. It gives you so many more options to play with it too.
Yes, that's really amazing.
All right. So while you're working on that, I wanted to ask you, so you showed us earlier in the stream, the flower market poster that you made with collage. And I see here that you're doing some like photo editing. So I wanted to ask you, what are your favorite tools when you make collages? Are you doing them traditional? Are you doing them digital? What's your process for that?
Okay, so I also do them digital, but I prefer to do them just analog.
Yes.
So I have a lot of magazine at home. I go to secondhand stores, and then I find a lot of magazines from the 80s and the 90s. That's really cool. And then I just cut everything, and then I have the same process. Just go with it and see what happens. And then when I have it, then I scan it with a printer I have home, and then I go into Photoshop, and then we just go and try things and see what happens. And
beautiful. I love it. I love seeing those collages, and I think that by doing them analog and then bringing them into digital, they like keep their charm. And they look a little more imperfect, which makes them look like more genuine, right? And well, not that digital is fake, but it looks more like it just has an air of analog that is hard to recreate digitally. So I love that that's part of your process, and it's so playful. And I feel like you are such a playful designer that it makes so much sense.
Thank you. That's so nice.
You guys go check out her collages if you haven't seen them. She's got some cool ones, and they'll inspire you to make really cool photo layouts.
That's so nice. Yes, I think that is the cool thing, that you get like this also the edges of a collage when you make it. Yeah,
like that natural ripped edge or cut edge, the layers. I know it's like so nice too when you scan it in and you see it on the computer and it looks like so cool and different.
Yes, I love it. Amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, so back to our workspace. Where are we at? What are you doing?
So I have now the little text about her.
A little text about the artist. Yeah.
So we have the whole time we have a bold paragraph, and then not like a regular paragraph. And what we do is get a little shorter amount of text about the artist, and then for more information we gave it the regular
cool
part.
I like that you crop the image a little bit to the left. I feel like you're following a little bit like the rule of thirds, right? And you're
Yes.
keeping it there as opposed to going all the way. And I'm also wondering if you did that because the previous layout we went all the way with I forget his name,
With the
Klaus.
yes, here we went all the way.
We went all the way, yeah.
I try to sometimes look back and also think about making the pages different. So I like to have like a lot of different pages.
Yeah,
so,
keep the variety.
Yes, so that's why, yeah, what you said, yeah, this is like the whole way around, and here we are going like from above to the right corner. So that's
cool.
Also...
That's cool because also it leads the eye to flip the page, right? Because you're going downward.
Yes.
So smart. So smart.
So interesting. Yeah.
So interesting.
Sometimes I just do stuff and then yeah, then it works. So
because you have a designer mind, you like do it and then it makes sense because you've already trained yourself. So we have a question in the chat that I think is a really good question here. It's from Phil. And the question is, how are you planning on binding the zine? Do you have a plan for the actual binding of the zine?
Yes. So, well, for now, for the stream, we are going to do it with mockups. And the mockups that I have are with the, I don't know how you call it, knit machine. It's in the Netherlands.
I'm going to guess she means spiral, but I could be wrong, you guys.
Yeah, it's not. It's just the inside with the machine that you need with the two points.
So maybe two staples.
Yes, I think it's
yeah. It's that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There we go, guys.
Yes, but I really like to do it with really binding it myself with
string.
Yes.
Perfect.
Needles and going to
manually. Yeah.
Yes,
we would be here forever on the stream if we made you do that live.
Yes. Well, if I had the camera and I could do it, I would do it. But it will not.
That would be cool, though. I'm sure both methods. I'm so interested in seeing the mock-ups, and I'm really interested in seeing the final. Do you usually use that method when you're binding a zine? What's your favorite method?
Well, I have
the string method, I think, is your favorite, probably.
Yes, but what I like is that you have like a lot of different booklets. So now I'm making one so that you say, okay, I make 5 booklets of 16 pages, and then I bind them all together. Oh, so yes.
Is that then you have like the individuals but together? So it's very easy to open, right?
Yes, it's like this bookbinding kind.
Yes.
So this is 1 booklet, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and then they bind them together. And yes, that's what you get, that when you open it, you just go all around.
It opens all the way.
Yes. So that is also really nice if you have photography that is going vertically and all the way, that you know that you can see everything also. So it's
that's true. You can design knowing that it's going to be flat.
Yes.
That's so cool. Okay, there you go, Phil. That's a really good question. I'm going to have to try out all those different methods because it seems really fun for my next zine. Let me know in the chat if you're what your favorite bookbinding method is. I see we have some chatter about different types of bookbinding. So continue. Let me know. I can't wait to see what else you guys like. What is do you have any favorite methods of printing, like cool things you've done for actual print, like foil or stamp or emboss? What have you worked with any of that?
Yes, well, I have also worked with stickers. So if you for the first page that you are just have the page black, and then you print stickers in white, and then you have the stickers on the text on the page. Yes, because then you have the little kind of
like the vinyl sticker.
Yes,
like white. That's nice.
It's really
That's
nice.
nice. There's so much to get into.
So much.
There's so many options when it comes to print media and,
Yes.
everything that we can do within Adobe to design it all and get it ready for print is also so exciting. Yes, perfect binding is luxurious. I totally agree. Okay.
Yes.
So back to our spread. What are we thinking here? We have that diagonal line. And what else do you think we should do here?
So I have not that much of text about her. So I'm thinking maybe put her text anyways here, because I think, yeah, that we have like enough space for it.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
then we will make the next page like full images. I think that can be really cool.
Ooh, interesting.
Because we don't have full images yet.
I agree. I'm down for that. I think it'll look interesting, especially because her images have so much like different angles that it'll be interesting to play with that.
Angles,
I am
movement.
excited about it. What do you have any sort of like dream book project or print project that you would love to work on?
Well,
like what is your favorite book out there that you wish you could make?
I think I would love to work with a big photographer and then make a book for them, because I find photography always really interesting, and I think every photographer has a really different style, so that then you can fit the book design to the photography. So I think that will be amazing.
Ooh, okay. Cool. I totally can see that for you because you have so much work with photography photos in your design layouts and your different compositions and even different projects, because you're doing like collage work, but also in like all of the design projects I've seen of yours, you're always laying out the photos like super interesting. So I can see that. I can see that happening for you, I'm sure.
I hope so. I would love that. So if anyone needs a book,
if any photographers need a book, Kiana would be interesting.
Yes.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I think it works. Maybe we can bring the line back. Now we are going to bring the line back.
Oh, the line is back, baby.
Yes. Okay, let me see if we can. Oh.
I forgot we had the group layers. It. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Group. Perfect. And now you can play with it. I love grouping because it helps keep everything a little bit organized when you start assembling different layers and different elements.
So that's also a thing. If we have more time, that you can do in the layers, then you can make new layers for every. So that you have a layer for that you make a layer group for the images and one for the text. And then if you want to just not see the images, then you can click it out and don't see them all at once. So that's also really nice to keep everything organized for your designs.
Yeah, that could be. Oh, that looks nice. I think I like that. You know what would be cool? What if like the image, what if the bar like continues the photo? I don't know if it's possible. Might not be. Do you get what I mean? Like you could see her leg.
Oh, yes. That
could be cool. I don't know if the image is big enough because I don't know how much we cropped it. So maybe it may not work, you guys. It was just a suggestion.
Group?
Just an idea.
Okay, so what we can do is paste in place. So we are pasting the same image.
Okay.
And then we can go here.
Extend the box.
Oh, no, it's also, again, not groups. Oh, yes, let's do it.
Okay. Maybe if you group the first time and then duplicate.
It's groups. So that's... Maybe it doesn't copy as a group. Let's try again. Paste in place. Oh, yes. No.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
Yay.
Oh, I'm interested to see how this will be.
Oh, it's because the image is not that big, but maybe we can go. you know what we are going to do? We are going to
Going
make
to
it
go into Photoshop?
No, I think we will make it till this line.
Okay.
I really like this idea. It's cool.
I think it could be cool.
Let's see. It works.
I'm excited. That's
you have really cool ideas. You have.
I just wanted to see it. I was like, oh, it would be satisfying to see her leg continue.
You have a graphic eye.
All part of the game that we're assembling here. The game of design.
Also, if other people have things that they are like, oh, I want to see it. Yeah, we can try it out, because look at this. I really think it also makes like the line even more beautiful.
Yeah, because her leg is doing the diagonal work for you.
Yes, really cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you for trying it out. Kiana, we have a question from David, and David is asking if you show your process on Instagram. Do you show the process of your work?
Well, I have some reels that I have shared on Instagram showing how I do some stuff, but I also have TikTok. And
all right. You show more on TikTok?
Yes. Of my process, I show more on TikTok.
I love that so much. All right, you guys, we're gonna have to go check out her TikTok. Maybe Val can drop her TikTok account in the chat so we can all go see all of her process videos. I'm sure that's super cool. I love TikTok.
Yeah, I tried it. I started, I think, in January or something, because my little sister was doing it a lot, and she was like, whoa, this is amazing. So I was like, okay, maybe I try it also. And
she was right.
Yes, so she was right.
We have another question from the chat asking how we got the photo to work like that. So maybe you can re-explain how we got that bar to match the photo. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what they want the explanation on.
Yeah, so what we did is, first group the picture with the overlay that we put on it. And then what we did is copy. And then what you can do is paste in place so that it will will go perfectly on the image. So we have layer 1, layer 2. And what we do is here let's make another one for the test. So we can go here.
So now you're just opening the frame of the photo?
Yes.
But it's in the same position.
Yeah, and the thing here is the image already was like zoomed in. So we have a lot of play space area around it. Yes, but if you have already your image all in the box, then it will not work. But for this, it works amazing. So if we go here, then you already have the line from this goes further here.
Exactly. So there's just another way to cut your image and just align it. Oh, yep. Perfect. That was the exact question they wanted answered. So good job. Perfect.
Nice.
Everyone gets it now. All right. Yes. That looks so cool. I'm very excited about it. And I can't wait to see what we do in the next page. Are we done with this one, you think?
Yes, let me think. We have the wrong name here from the image. So we are going to
yes, because Kiana is making sure to source every image that she pulled from various art websites and museums and stuff like that. And so she is making sure that she's getting the source and the citing for her images correct. So that's what's going on here.
Yes.
Oh, Anthony says they're going to try that trick in InDesign. I mean, they're going to try that trick in their zine. So that's exciting. People are going to use it.
That's really exciting.
Perfect. So yes. Do you think we're going to do any digital collaging in the zine?
If we can do a collage.
Maybe for the cover?
For the cover. We can do a collage for the cover.
There you go, David. David was asking if we were going to do that. And now, just because you asked, Kiana's going to make it happen.
We are doing it for you. So I'm thinking we need to start maybe thinking about the cover
Yeah.
and the index I wanted to do.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I will start making an index where people can see what things are in the magazine. For now, we will do the art performance information start, and we have 3 artists. I wanted to do 5, but I think it will be like a lot to do 5.
Yeah.
So I think we will start with this. And in the meantime, I would love if you viewers could think of a name, because for now we have Perform. That's the name I thought of at the beginning, but I'm not sure about it. And I would love, if you could also give some input.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard Kiana. So if you have ideas to name this zine, the zine is about performance art, and it's showing 3 different artists' work, just to remind you guys. If you have a name for it, any name ideas that we could use, drop them in the chat right now, because we're going to start working on the cover very soon after Kiana does the index. And so if you drop a name that Kiana likes, maybe we'll use it for the cover. So this is your chance to name the zine that we've been working on for 2 days now. So drop in some ideas, and I'm gonna collect them from the chat as they happen. I have some names from yesterday too. I don't know if Rob is in the chat. Rob was in the chat yesterday and dropped in a bunch of name ideas. But if you have any other ones, please drop them in. In the meantime, I'm also going to remind everyone, if you are watching on YouTube, come to Behance. Come on, what are you waiting for? Come to Behance, hang out with us in the chat while we work. And one other little reminder is that the Adobe Live, there's always streams on Adobe Live. So make sure you are catching our streams. And even when we're offline, you can rewatch any stream and have it there. So it's keeping you company while you work. That's just a little reminder for everyone watching. Now, Kiana, getting back to your work, tell us what is going on. What is your plan? Where is your mind at? Your genius mind? Give us a little something.
Your genius mind. So for the index, I want to give an image that gives like the feeling of what will happen in the next pages. So because we had this image that we zoomed in and really liked, I'm thinking of doing it for the whole for this whole page.
Yeah.
So
cropping in.
Yes, cropping in and then get some information. I just give the name of who is the artist, and then put the page, like where can you find it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So not super straightforward, a little bit more flowing, right? Like floating.
Yes. But that's one idea. But the second idea is to maybe put the names of the artists only, and then a little image. So maybe we will make 2 spreads and then see what we prefer.
Okay, yeah, I like that, because sometimes we can't commit immediately, and having 2 options, when you compare them, it's easier to be like, that one is better. Yes. But in your mind, you don't know. It's hard to see until you actually do it.
Yes. So
I'm interested to see how you're going to cut this.
Yeah, but I don't want people to get scary because of this. He looks really mad.
He's very striking, yeah. But it looks cool.
Maybe we do.
Right in the middle.
Let's see. We are trying out.
We're testing things. So you keep clicking around while I have a little question for you here. And I hope it's not too distracting, but I was wondering, you work a lot with 3D. You really do. I've seen you play with 3D elements with 3D tools and 3D compositions over on Instagram.
Yes.
Why do you like 3D? What do you think makes you drawn to 3D work?
Well, what I have a lot is that I really like to try new things, because, well, I just want to try new things. And if I see something new, then I'm like, oh, let's try it out. And that's what I had with with yeah with the
3D.
3D because because I'm always working on flat things and also with book design it's
Right.
everything is flat. So
I know that's why I wanted to ask. To me, 3D seems like the opposite of print. Even though it feels like the opposite, even though like you can print out 3D images, but still it feels so different. I'm like, why, she loves these two very different things. What's going on here? But the reality is that you love to try new things, and I can totally see that mentality in everything that you do, especially throughout this design process. You've been like trying new things, just seeing where it goes, very intuitive. I love it. And I get it. Do you have, what are your favorite like things to make in 3D, or are you just playing around?
In 3D, I'm just playing around because I see that I have I'm really new at it. So I'm just playing around, trying to think and adding materials and see what happens. And then just trying a lot of things. And then, when I'm happy, I'm like, oh, it's nice.
Have you gotten a chance to play with the 3D tools in Illustrator?
Yes, I did. I loved it.
Nice.
It's so easy. And you can also add new materials. That's also really cool.
It is. I haven't had a chance to play with it myself, but I've been watching people like on TikTok and on YouTube play with it. And I'm just like, wow, it looks so easy. I'm just have to stop myself because I'm always trying new things and then I never finish. But soon I'm going to get to it.
Yeah, that's the problem. We like so many things that
it's hard to then commit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have so many good name ideas coming into the chat. I'm going to hold them for now. Keep dropping the names, you guys, but I'm going to wait till we're done with this index and then we'll see what Kiana thinks. I love this bar, these 4 bars that you have. They're cool with the images. It's fun. What is the second composition idea that you were thinking of?
Well, I was thinking of making it more like the names really big. So
okay.
So we're adding so we have the first thing is art performance.
So just having it be more text heavy?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think I will prefer that. No, I'm feeling like I'm not sure about the above version. So
right. Yeah. So it's cool to see like 2 options, one being more photo heavy and then the other one being more type heavy. Not type and I don't know, type. Sometimes I get carried away. All right. I'm excited to see all these different options coming together. I feel like you always have very creative ways of working with type. And so I'm interested to see what you're thinking here.
Yeah, I think we will go for the fonts.
Yes.
One, and then what we can do is maybe add the images like really more little here, like
just like a suggestion.
Yes, I think that will work better. And then we can make a little line here with the page information.
Okay.
I think.
And then we're continuing with like the idea of like the bars almost, right?
Yes.
The bars became like a key element, a very key subtle element of inspiration.
Really
like it.
Subtle. It's coming back like
subtle but like consistent. Do you have other favorite fonts that you like to use in your design work? I feel like everyone always wants to know, what font is that? What fonts do you like to use? I know yesterday in the stream you told us what font this is and everything, but maybe a little reminder for everyone on day 2 if you could review the fonts that you used.
Yes.
And show us any other fonts that you really like, just for all those type nerds that might be in the chat.
So this one is Alfina Fine. It's a free trial, sorry, from Grilly Type. So that's really nice that they give you the opportunity to try a typography, and then if you really like it, then you can buy it.
Yeah.
I'm really loving this one. It's beautiful. It's really
very
romantic, I feel.
Yes, romantic, but also like elegant.
Yes, elegant. It's really nice, and yeah, it's working really for the theme that we are having now. But there's also, I really like this font called Akira.
Oh, cool.
So it's really bold and big.
Powerful font.
Powerful. Yes. I love it. Well, this now it's like really the spacing
tight.
is
Yeah.
not but yes, I love this one. I think, it's also really, really cool. I think it wouldn't work really good with these images because it's like the images are more like soft and this is like really bold, but it could also be really great. I think
I like how you're thinking about that, like thinking about the content of the images with the style of the font. I think that's a cool way to think about it. Sometimes people just pick based on like maybe the category, you know, like this is more museum, so you would want to go something that feels like a museum. But I like that you're thinking about the actual feeling that the images give you, and then the feeling that the type gives you when they're paired together.
Yes, I think it's something that everyone sees typography in another way, right? So maybe what I see, some other people just say like, no, it's not how I see it. But I also have my guilty pleasures in typography. I think everyone has this typography where you always go back to, and I always go back to Montserrat and Helvetica. I'm like a fan of the classics. I also love
I love that. I love that. In the chat, I'm curious to know what your favorite fonts are in the chat. Drop the name of your favorite fonts.
Yes.
That way we get a little bit going, a little inspiration going, maybe for your zine, for somebody else's zine. I'm always curious what fonts everybody is into, because there's so much cool stuff and there's so much available on Adobe Typekit. And sometimes you don't even know that it's there. So I'm always curious. If you have a font that you love, drop it in the chat. Don't gatekeep fonts. No gatekeeping. All right, let's see where we're at. Ooh, I love these little crops, like cropping the person's personality.
Yes, he has this big hair. It's really nice.
Yeah. And then her eyes, like so deep. I love it. So it's coming together nicely. Continue.
The only thing I'm feeling is now we only have this image with the pattern, because I didn't feel it was working really good with the other colors. So that's something I'm
battling with.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, ooh, will we? But I think for now we will keep it there because I really like how it looks. So
yeah, it looks cool on her photo for sure.
And maybe we can, yes.
Maybe you could try removing it and seeing it if it's still good, but it is giving up something.
Yes.
Yes, I like cropping like a little bit of the action. Creating really like a cool line with it.
Yes. Really nice. So what's your favorite typography? I want
my
to know.
Favorite typography. I am not great at typography, but I really like right now. There's one called Tuppence, Tuppence. I've been having fun with that. It's very playful. And I'm always just looking at the new trending type that is on Typekit. I tend to just like scroll until I find something and then go into that Foundry and see what else they have. But I'm not very methodical with it. But yeah, if anyone, let me know if you like that Tuppence or if there's another font that you like. I'm always curious. I am always curious. Are there, while you continue working on this index, are there any other tools in InDesign that you like to use? like little tricks or anything like that you maybe you haven't had the chance to show us just yet, but maybe we could do like a quick little detour, blow some people's minds real quick, and then come back.
Yes, so I have one thing that I really love, and we are going just to do it now.
Perfect.
Okay, so if we have this text, let's paste it here. So what I really like is, let's say we have, let's put this image here.
I'm anxious to see what's about to go down, you guys. I'm anxious.
So what I like to do is, well, you can, with the image itself, you can go here and put the text around it.
Oh, nice.
That's something I really like.
Can you hover over that tool so we get the name of it?
So wrap around object shape.
Okay, wrap around object shape wraps the text around the object.
Yes.
Nice.
So also if you have like a circle and we put it in here and we do this, then you can
play with it. Yeah, that's really cool. It can make some more interesting compositions.
Yeah, so here, like, it's really weird and it's like around it, but I really like the idea of it. If you have like, you can also, if we choose to go for a text like full to the side, and then we have a lot of boxes that break the text. Yeah, I think that's like,
that's a cool way to just like introduce another element to the composition, and it can be white space or it can be an image, negative space, whatever you want.
Everything, yes. And it's really, I think this is something I really like. Also, the readability also changes and it's not that nice, but sometimes I also like to
sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes people, they can squint for the art of it all. Precisely. We're doing it for the art. Okay,
and cool. You can also do it with the pen tool, so that's also nice if you want to make it your own shape. So you can make like an own shape,
something more organic or specific.
Then you can also like, then it goes more like around it, so it's also nice. You can play with
you can play with those shapes. That way you can create like your own line or something totally custom.
So that's really, really nice.
That's cool. Thanks for showing us that. The text wrap or the, text wrap around tool. Super handy. I'm going to have to play with that in InDesign. And, if you're planning on making your own zine, now that you're inspired by this live stream, now you know that you can go ahead and do that. Yes, Chantal loves that idea. So perfect. I'm so glad you guys could learn a little something extra from Kiana. We haven't used it yet. We may still use it in our something. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen next on this stream. Very, we're just going as we go, designing as we go.
Designing as we go. That's really, really nice. Just go for it and see what happens.
Exactly. Going with the feeling. Remember to drop your questions in if you have any questions for Kiana. I'm here. I'm here for you for that. I'm here for you guys. Okay, Kiana, what are you thinking that we're doing next here?
So we are going to put the pages here of the... No, I think
the page numbers for the index? Cool.
So let's add here. This is page 7.
Oh, I love that you're doing that with the same bar that we've been using.
Yes, just bringing it back.
Bringing it back. And that bar also sort of matches the weight of the text. Yes.
Well, we have the all-time 3 millimeters. So I don't even know if it's the same. But it looks similar.
Yeah. Super cool.
So here. So I think we will do this and then we will look back at what we have done, and then we will go for the cover.
For the cover. So get your last minute suggestions for the title for the zine. Drop those suggestions into the chat so we have something to pick from for Kiana here. Don't forget. Don't forget, you guys.
We are doing now the index like with our hands, and because it's a little zine, but you can also make it in InDesign automatically. So that's if you make the character styles, then you can get your
right. So right now it's like more custom.
But yes, we're making it custom, but
but there are settings that you can play around with to make something more structured, more classic. Yes. But this is very, out of the box.
Yes, so where we are going all customized.
Yes. Totally custom here. Okay. Oh, it's so satisfying watching it all come together like this. Like, yes, like I know what you're about to do because you can see the pattern, but it's so satisfying seeing it happen live and seeing it just like all come together beautifully. It's an exciting experience. Oh, now we have to make sure that the page numbers are right.
Yes. It's really nice.
Yes.
So 12 and 16.
Beautiful. So
I'm really curious where is everyone in the chat from, because I noticed yesterday there were people from all over the world, and we also are like from different places.
Kiana is joining the stream from the Netherlands. I am joining the stream from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Let us know in the chat where you're joining us from, because we have such an international audience here. And Kiana speaks 3 languages. She speaks English, Dutch, and Spanish. I speak Spanish and Catalan, and I speak Spanish and English. Yes. Let us know in the chat, where are you from? How many languages do you guys speak? Because this is very international. What is it when you speak 4 languages? Quadrilingual?
I've never thought about that.
That sounds horrible. I don't know. Trilingual makes sense.
Trilingual.
Quadlingual. Maybe it's quadlingual. That's my guess. That's my guess for quadlingual, you guys. But yes, we have so many people joining the chat. People coming from Philly. Cool. Shout out. North California, Florida, New Zealand. I love it. Bulgaria, Canada. Oh my gosh, Colombia, but living in Brazil.
Wow.
Shout out to our Latin American friends. Yes. I love this, you guys. I love everyone tuning in from different places around the world. It's so cool. If we have anyone from Catalonia, let us know, because Kiana speaks Catalan. So that's nice. 5 languages, everyone. This is a very international stream. All right, Kiana. What well, you're making a dramatic change.
Yes. Yes. So I made these lines all long.
Yeah.
Because I
stretch them out.
Yes, because I feel like it was like a little too
choppy before, I think,
yes,
right?
Yes. It didn't make like that much sense why. Mm-hmm. So now I have it like this, and I think for now we will leave it like this, because I really want to work on the cover. It's like something that I find like more exciting now.
Yes. Okay. I also like how this is turning out. I feel like it looks great.
Yes, I think it will be nicer if we have had really more names, and now it's like a little
it's
empty. But I like it more than this, like that's where I was doing.
I think I like the type design in the second option way better than that first one.
Yes,
it just looks a little emptier, I think.
Yes, I think also it's so. I think this gives the element of surprise.
Yeah,
because you don't see like the whole image, and then when you get there, then you can see it all. So I think that's something that's really nice.
Perfect. I agree with you. I think it has like more of a presence.
Yes, it's nice. So
and do you want to know the names? I've been collecting them here in a little note.
Please.
Okay, so from today's chat, Phil chimed in with a lot of names. I think I got them all, but it was perforated. Maybe we should make a little text box is what I was looking for.
Let's go.
Okay, we have perforated. Perforated. Yes. Then adapt.
I like adapt.
Yeah, persistence. And then Voodoo Val suggested scraps and pieces.
Scraps like this?
Like that, and pieces. Oh, she put them together. Like that is one title. Scraps and pieces.
Scraps and pieces.
Yes. And then we also have the ones from yesterday from the chat that I kept here. I believe Rob dropped these in, but if I'm miscrediting you, I apologize. But it's leap. Oops, sorry, that P was hard. Leap,
like
LEAP. Yep. Move. Shift.
Whoa.
And then rhythm and flow. Rhythm is RHY.
Oh, yes.
It's a tricky one. Yeah.
Rhythm.
RHYTHM. RHYTHM. And flow. Yes. Okay. Let me see if there's any more in the chat. Let me check. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. I think I got most of them. If you have any others, you have 1 second to drop them in.
Yes.
Because we need to start making decisions here. So, yeah. Let's. Which ones are your favorites?
Adapt. I like.
Adapt. Yes, I like adapt.
Rhythm. It's nice because the word is. I find it really weird, so I like.
Yes, but I have to make a little correction. Rhythm, if we're gonna go for it, has a Y instead of a I. Y. Yes, rhythm. Perfect.
I like it even more.
Exactly. That's why I mentioned it. I'm like, it looks a little cooler. Yes, we have some cool options. I think, do you think scraps and pieces is too long? Or do you think it could be interesting because of the and?
It could be interesting. Scraps and pieces.
Perfect.
Yes, I think. Which one is your favorite?
Now that you mention rhythm does look cool. Like yes. I think the characters within the word rhythm make for a very interesting title. Yes. So I'm a little bit leaning towards that one. Let's see. Yeah. I was just checking the chat to make sure there was no other ones. I don't think there's a lot of chatter. It's hard for me to decide, but I am into rhythm.
Me too.
So I feel like maybe we should just go for that one.
We are going for it. We go for rhythm.
Perfect.
That's nice. So we are starting at first, I think, to the parent pages.
We're going to change it because we originally had it listed as perform, the original idea. Rhythm.
I don't want to write it wrong again.
Don't sweat it.
Okay, so...
Val, I think we'll just have Kiana choose at this point because rhythm has a good vibe to it. I think the poll will be... We already picked it, essentially, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
we're going with rhythm. We're moving on forward, you guys.
Look at it. It looks really cool.
It looks cool. And I really like that it has even amount of characters.
Yes. And it also has in the... How do you say that? In Spanish, it's vocales, the A...
Syllables?
Yes.
Yes, it has cool syllables.
So that's really nice.
We're going with it. We're going with it. Thank you in the chat for all of your amazing suggestions.
Everyone. Yes.
I really appreciate them. I know Kiana really appreciates it.
I do.
So thanks for that awesome participation, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I see all of you guys, Carol, Phil, Steve, Anika, Alexander, Clever. So many of you guys in the chat. I can't even name them all, but thank you for being here. And thanks for joining us over on behance.net/Adobe Live. If you're watching on YouTube, come to Behance. You saw that smooth transition?
Yes.
So smooth. Okay, guys. What are we up to, Kiana? What are you thinking for the cover? Tell us how you're going to approach this.
So I'm looking at the images we have, because I think we will use one of the art performances. But what I'm feeling right now is to
that one's cool.
Yes, go for this and maybe draw.
Cut it out?
Yeah, cut it out, or maybe we are going to cut it out or draw. Yes, I'm just going to put it in, and then we will see what.
Yes, I saw it in your eyes, thinking. Yes. Yes, I love it. Okay, cool. I'm excited to see this happen.
Me too. I'm just also I don't know what I'm doing. So
I'm sure it will be good. We were talking earlier about maybe doing some sort of collage. So if you wanted to go that way, I know that the chat would really love to see you work with collage, or we can go any other way, because this ultimately is your zine.
It's my zine, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we also have other artists.
We're selecting our cool images. You have so many cool images here from different sources and stuff. I love seeing it.
I really love all these images. So,
yeah, they're really, really interesting.
So maybe we can try this one. Yeah, let's go into Photoshop and then just try some things and see what happens.
Let's see. So tell us what tools you're using while you use them, so that anyone in the chat will know.
So we are trying with now with the object selection. My Photoshop is going a little slow, but what we want to do now is like have all the whites go away.
Select the white. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, yes. Maybe we should save some work. Make sure nothing gets to whenever I see a little something taking too long.
So yesterday I looked at the back. I finished, and then I saw that I didn't save the project, the whole process, and no one told me, and I was.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Let's make sure we're saving along the way, you guys. You wouldn't want something to go unsaved after you get it to the perfect place. Okay. So now with that selection tool, you are selecting the white or selecting the people?
The people. So that's amazing about this tool, that it selects see how it happens. It's person 1, person 2, and it's selected like perfect.
That's magical.
Yeah. So what I do now is inverse the selection, and then we just delete the whites. So that's really nice.
That's so magic. It's like that was so easy.
That's really easy.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we can
just start working on a little bit of collage or something, or are you just gonna import that to InDesign?
Yeah, I think I will import that, but I will add the filter that we did before. Let us see how
bring back the filter, because we really liked it. Yeah.
So here it's working really nice.
Yeah.
I think because the image is like really good quality. So that's also a thing. When you don't have the best quality, then it's like not that good.
Right. And who's this image? What is this image? Because we haven't seen it.
Yes, so these are also two performances. This is Marina, is she called, and he is Ule, and they also did a lot of performances, apart, but also they had like a love story together, and they did a lot of performances together. And so they have performances about time and love and rhythm, and here what they want to do is, so they attached their hair together and they stayed as long as they could attach together to show
Wow.
so it was really interesting what
I
they
don't know if I
did.
could do that, you guys. I know the chat is having the same question here. If they could do that, let me know in the chat if you think you could pull that off with your partner. But the image is super cool, so I'm excited to be using it here.
Yes.
See what you do with it. I feel like there's a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, I think this one is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's striking. Okay, and finally we're back to this InDesign project. So today we've worked in InDesign and Photoshop, and then you've done most of the mood boarding for the project in Illustrator too, right?
Yes.
Yes, so that's we've gone on so many different Adobe programs today, you guys.
Yes. Yeah, it went all over. So I wanted to do in Illustrator, I wanted to play with forms and lines, but then the way that we went was like really
a different way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but that's also really nice to have also another approach, right? And try.
Yeah, we could have done it, but it just hasn't happened for us yet. But we're learning so many other things during the stream that I think it hasn't been necessary to jump over to Illustrator, because InDesign already has so many of the capabilities for you to work with. Okay, so you're opening up the image.
Yes.
What is it? Expanding the image. And, okay.
So I first started with this, that I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't tell a lot also about, also if we talk about rhythm and
it's kind of symmetrical.
Yeah, too symmetrical and static. So I was thinking maybe we can do the cover one side of it and then the other side of the book the other side, so that you when you have the
nice. So the back cover, will have the other half. That would look so cool, you guys. That seems, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. If I saw that at the bookstore, I would be excited for it. So just so you know, Kiana, we have about 8 minutes before we go into the artist spotlight. Plenty of time to continue working on the book cover. I just wanted to put that on your radar. But I'm excited to see what comes together here. There's so much potential. And I wonder if you're going to do any other collage work or any other type work. I'm so interested to see what happens here.
Let's see what happens.
So
let's see. So, well, because I didn't prepare like a lot of assets for collage. So most of the time I go like crazy finding a lot of collage images that I think that will work together. I don't think that we will get there to make it like
that. Makes sense. Yeah, because for collage work you do need so much material to start making those decisions. But maybe you could remind everyone where you like to go to source some images. I know you mentioned earlier in the stream that you like to go to like secondhand stores and charity shops and stuff like that. But are there any places online that you like to go to for free, copyright-free images for collaging?
Yes. So as we said yesterday, we have of course, Adobe stock. I have a lot of images there, but also I use Pexel. We talked about Unsplash. It's also really nice. But we also have like national image places where you can get images from 1960 that don't have copyright. So maybe that is also really interesting.
Yeah, public images, public domain images.
Yes.
Especially parks tend to have a lot of those. Museums have a lot of those. Just like look up your country and see what they have. Look up another country, see what they have. And yeah, I'm sure that can help you build a really good collage material bank. Do you ever source images for your own collages from your own photos?
Yes, I do. I also take, sometimes if I go to somewhere and I see like images or things that inspire me, I just take a picture and then later I sometimes use it. It's also a really nice
so
way.
You can pull images from your own life, you guys, if you want to make collages that are really interesting and cool. And I have a question for you, Kiana. Have you ever used Adobe Capture for that kind of stuff? Adobe Capture, the app on your phone?
No. What?
Okay. I genuinely think you would really like this app because Adobe Capture on your phone is an app, and you can take pictures of anything and it will give you the color palette if you want the color palette from the image. Or if you take a picture of type, like on the street, it will identify the type for you and grab it. Really? If it's in Typekit or something similar, it will grab it for you. And of course, you can just store your photos in there for reference later. So I think you would really like that app because your design style is so playful. It's like very intuitive. I think you would really enjoy using that. If you haven't checked it out yet, you guys, check out Adobe Capture on mobile. It's super cool. Maybe Val can drop the link to it if you haven't checked it out yourself. It's just a really fun app to play with.
I will check it out. It sounds really nice.
It's definitely something I think you would personally really enjoy. Okay.
So I'm not sure about the image.
You're not sure about the image? I think it would look really cool when it's split, but by itself like this, it feels empty.
And it also, I feel like it doesn't fit with the whole aesthetic that we have in the zine itself.
That's true.
So that's something that I really prefer to have it like. Yes, we have the whole time images that show rhythm and movement like this one, and it's really sad if we have
the cover. Yeah, the cover, even though that concept of like the man and the woman as the back and the front cover would be very interesting, maybe it's not the best choice for this topic.
No.
Yeah. Okay, we tried it, you guys. We tried to see what happened there, and we're gonna try something else.
We're gonna try something else. That's the nice thing about design. You can try it.
Yes. And what about some color? Am I pushing you? Am I pushing you to use some color from our color palette?
No, I was thinking I really liked the pink color.
Okay. So yeah, the pink color is cool. Maybe using a little dash of pink somewhere.
Yes, on the whole page.
Commitment.
I think we will try it out.
Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. I know that, all of us in the chat, we were pushing for color, and now Kiana is all in.
My God.
Look at that. It's cool. I like a pink cover.
I also like the pink color.
Yeah.
So we will cut the image.
Okay, you're gonna cut the photo. Cool. I'm excited. I think the image is really cool. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the image while you continue cropping it.
Yes. So this is one of the projects that we shown before, but it's in another moment.
Oh, so okay. It's the same woman though.
Yeah. This is more like a test, and then you have also this that is in a really open place and
cool. So when you're done here, when you're done cropping this one, we can move into our artist spotlight in a second here. Oh, I think that looks super cool. That it's really interesting to see how the same piece, the same performance can look so different. in a new setting. Because I was like, maybe that's a whole another artist. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, that's
It's
nice.
Cool, though.
Okay.
It's cool. Guys, it's time for our artist spotlight. Drum roll, everyone. It's time for the spotlight. Here we have Koen Lukassen.
Yes, you said it right.
Koen Lukassen. He is a graphic designer from the Netherlands.
Yes.
And it was one of Kiana's picks for the artist spotlight. And their work is super cool. I'm really excited to show you guys it. I'm sure Kiana is also very excited about it. So where do you want to start?
I think we will start here.
Cool.
Let's
dive right in. Perfect.
So he says, to stay creative, I'm designing a poster every day as long as I feel like.
Setting his own boundaries.
That.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. He's committing, but only until he's done with it.
Yes. Just trying things out. Well, I already like the
layout there.
All the images on top of each other.
It's a very cool composition.
Posters. Yes. So this is a lot of posters. So here he has the...
I love how much that he uses different photos within the design. It's very compelling.
It's really, I really like that he has like really also a lot of styles and tries different things out.
Yeah,
that's really nice when you want to practice. Right?
Yeah, exactly. He's
design.
Like practicing a poster every day and just trying a new idea every time. And I think that's really cool because then at the end of this challenge, however long he did it for, he has like a bank of really cool layout ideas ready to go, you know?
Yes.
What else is there? Keep on scrolling. There's so many good ones.
So nice.
Whoa, look at
I like this one.
Why do you like that one?
I think the combination of the image with the typography, it really works.
Yeah, really well. Like the wave cutting into the type is very interesting.
Yes.
And I also like the photo effect, like the light leaks. Yeah, the light leaks look really cool.
Like a little vintage feeling.
Yes. And then I like number 6. I think there's like some really cool photo effects happening on it because you have the blur, but also like the blur on the type. And it's just like, I really love the kind of the astronaut vibe that it has, like Space Odyssey. Yeah, it's cool. Very, very cool. Let's see what else he's got. He's got a ton of work.
Yes, also the different typography that he uses is really nice. Like here is all different.
Yeah, exactly. He's really pushing himself to try new type. And this one's cool because it has a little bit of color, like a little more color than the other ones.
It's really nice.
Yes, I'm into it.
Really a lot of exploration of there's
poster
more
design.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this one's more, is it more like what's it called? Oh, I forget the name now. I was gonna say a type of design, but the idea came and went. But I love it. It looks so cool. Is it Swiss design? Is that the word?
I think so. I think
it's Swiss design. In the chat, if you know better, you can let us know. But either way, it's super striking. I love this number 12.
Yes, I was also looking at that one. It's really cool.
It's almost like a domino or like a dice. It's really nice.
And also you have the really sharp ones and the Gaussian blur effects. I think on these ones that is
it like plays with your eyes. Yeah, it plays with your eyes. Cool.
Ooh. I like this overlay plastic.
Yes, just playing with textures. He's really trying so many different things within this poster challenge. And you can really tell that he's like pushing himself to try different color, different texture, different type. It's very exciting.
Yes, different styles also. It's like really different. This is like, it makes me think of Mondrian.
Exactly, me too.
Art. Yes, it's really
I love that. He's using so many different different techniques for every poster. I'm sure when he was making it, it was like kind of how we feel with your design process. We're just like trying new things, seeing what works, moving it around. It feels very playful.
It's really, really also, really playful.
Yeah, playing with the image and the type. Oh, and then we try something completely different, right?
This is really different. Okay, yes. So every time it starts with like new numbers, it's like completely different.
Completely different. Wow.
So this made me think of the David Carson graphic designer, that he just putting a lot of typographies on top of each other.
Yes, just layering it. It's very interesting. It's like it's cool to see the depth within the type and within the poster.
Yes.
What else we have here? Oh, I love that stacking. I love this. It's super cool. It's very, very like, it feels like it's almost gonna fall, but it's nice and tidy.
It also feels like kind of stickers.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like stickers.
Yeah, really nice. Wow, I love this one. I really love this
because it's like collaging.
Yes.
Yes, I knew it. I feel like I get Kiana's taste and Kiana's style.
Sure. Yeah,
perfect.
You got to know me really
I'm into your mind because I've been watching you work. And then some illustration. How playful.
How amazing is it that it's like
that was
a lot
30 posters. That's so many. Before we go, let's look at more of his work, just a little bit more, because he has some educational stuff. I really like these deconstructed tutorials. I want to point them out if you want to open any of them.
This one?
Yes. So for those people, for those who are watching this, Koen created these little tutorials on Behance, and there are tutorials on how to do all these different effects. Yes. So if you want to learn how to make an abstract 3D oil spill, he's your guide. This is where you need to go, because he shows you exactly how to do it. It's so cool. I'm sure he used all these techniques in his posters and then was like, let me just make a little tutorial for those who keep asking me. So this is super handy, very generous.
It's also really, really easy written, so that I think it's really nice that you can just follow the steps.
Yeah.
Yes. See, how cool is this?
And now you can use that oil spill in anything, and then he shows you how to use it with some type. So interesting.
Yes,
I love. Cool. That is so cool to integrate the effect with the type. It just adds like another point of interest to any composition.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then he gives a suggested, use it as an album cover. Perfect.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes. Use it as an album cover. Boom. You got it.
Amazing.
For your next mixtape.
Amazing.
It's perfect. Okay. What else do we have? Anything else we want to highlight before we keep going to work?
Okay. Let's appreciate.
Let's go to his page one more time, see what else we have here.
Oh, let's see this one. Business card exploration. Oh, that's nice. So you try like a lot of
he tried like a bunch of business cards. That's very creative. I feel like business cards are really challenging because they represent you, and so he tried a bunch to see which one worked. I love the circle ones.
This is like really, I have never seen that before. It's really funny
because it's like we all think in rectangles for business cards, so that's really fun.
I would go for this one.
I would
Koen,
too.
If you're watching, go for this one.
Yes. Well, we love your work here on Adobe Live, Koen. Kiana, thank you for sharing their work. Before we move on, you guys, don't forget to submit your recommendations for creatives to highlight in the next Artist Spotlight. To submit a artist, all you have to do is click the Artist Spotlight on top of the chat. If you're looking at the chat on Behance and you click Artist Spotlight, the Artist Spotlight tab, you'll be able to send over your nominations. So send us your nominations. That way we can feature them in the next Artist Spotlight. Don't be shy. If you're on YouTube and you're like, where is this button? It's on Behance. So you need to come to behance.net/Adobe Live and you'll see the button where to submit your nominations. Okay, Kiana. Follow. Yes, throw them a follow. Everybody throw them a follow. Yes, because their work is so experimental and cool. Okay.
Nice.
Let's get back to work on this cover, Kiana. What are you thinking? We have about 15 minutes to work on this.
So I will not take that much time because I really want to show you how to put everything in cool mockups so that you can present it on your social media. It's really
and on
nice.
your Behance.
Yes, please.
Just like because Koen had so many mock-ups that were really interesting to see. So
yes,
I'm excited to see how you're gonna show us your process for this.
So let's make this a little okay. So the only thing I will do now is to add the transparency, and I think yes.
Oh, cool. So make it that it like kind of flows with all the other photos that we used. I really like that. I think it looks like more natural. It flows a little better. It has a better rhythm in the composition. Yes, everyone in the chat loved all of Koen's work. I'm so excited we got to share their work with everyone. So that's always nice when everybody is really all about it.
Yes, please.
Support his work.
So,
okay.
So I think we will go for the mockups. For now, I like it. It's a little minimalistic, but I think it's really cool. But I'm so happy with some of the pages that I really want to show you in the mockup how it looks.
Yes, so, I like how the cover turned out. I think that it's minimalist, but we have so much cool compositions happening within the zine that I don't think that it's taking away from that. I think it's like simple in a really nice way.
Yes, I also think it's working, and yeah, we can
work with that.
And this
create the back. Yes, cool.
So let's export this. So what we are doing now is exporting it as PNGs because we want to put them into mockups, right? So now we are not exporting it for print, but we are exporting it as
mockup.
So we are exporting the spreads to put them into mockups.
Okay.
So we here export as PNG. We want to export them all, and then we don't go for pages because otherwise we will get like one side and then one other side, and we want the whole page. So we will go for spreads, and then we are going to press export.
Ooh, we're ready, guys. We're getting so close.
Almost there. So we did export them here. Let's make a folder with all of them.
Cool. So we're getting a little organized before we go into the mock-up stage. I'm so curious to see how it's going to look. And
well, now they are called Perform. I'm sorry, but the name is Rhythm now.
the name, we all know that the name is Rhythm, you guys. Don't worry.
Rhythm. I'm really happy that you also all gave ideas.
Yeah. Everybody was very, very excited. Ooh, tell us where we are.
So I have on Photoshop a mockup that I found. It's amazing because it really gives the feeling of a booklet or a zine. I can show you like the cover. Yes. So this is the pages.
Cool.
Yeah. The inside, and what I like about this one is that you really see the paper texture. So you want to make it as realistic as possible if you share it online so that people can see what your idea is. So that's why I choose this one. If you really like mockups, then Adobe Stock has a lot. I really love Mockup Maison is called, but I also find a lot of on Behance of people that are sharing free mockups. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So your go-to is Adobe and also the Behance mockups for places to find cool mockups. And what do you look for in a mockup usually? What do you think makes a good mockup?
So if now we want to have like a scene, So I really want a mock-up that really gives the feeling of a real zine. And I also find it really important that it looks realistic. I don't like it when it looks like really
slick,
fake and perfect made. So yes, this I like, right? It looks like you scanned it in
it does,
home.
It looks like you just put it in the scanner and that's what came out. Cool.
So that's really nice. So it's really easy. In this one, you have the front and then you add it here. You can also add shadows if you want. We are not going to do that because otherwise it gives it's too much for
too dark
me.
For this. For this project, it doesn't work that well, but maybe in somebody else's project, it would work great.
Well, we do a quick export because we are like, we have not that much time anymore. So
we have a good 10 minutes. So if there's anything that you want to show us, go for it. Yeah. I was just giving you the time so you know where we're at.
Nice.
But we have 10 minutes of solid work time left.
Perfect.
So if you want to show us anything fancy, anything interesting that you like to do before you mock up a project, now is the time. And remember, guys, in the chat, this stream isn't over yet. If you have more questions for Kiana as to her work process, her mock-up process, bring your questions to us.
So I will show you then my favorite website. So I give this is where I give a lot of money. It's really bad, but I love these mockups because they really
Kiana, thank you for this resource. This is so cool.
Cool, right?
Yes.
It's they have so much really cool books also, and they look really nice. It's placed in the lighting, it looks real, and that's something that I really find important for your website, also for your portfolio, that if you show your work that it looks realistic if you can't print it out, so that people can get an idea of your work.
I love that. I'm totally going to use some of those between the Adobe ones, the Behance ones, and that website. I feel like there's so many options mock up your work. And I don't know about you, but sometimes at the end of a project, I'm a little lazy and I don't want to, I'm like, it's done. Goodbye. And I don't want to mock it up. But why do you think having a mock up is useful?
Yes, that's the thing for showing. Well, if you have clients or that to show how it would look in reality. So if you are showing a client and they want a book and you want to show him how it looks, but you are not going to print every idea that you have. So that's amazing if you have mock-ups that you can show how it will look. Before. It helps
sell your idea, right?
Yes.
Even if you can't actually print an entire book because you don't have the resources, maybe after you design it and you're trying to get the book, maybe someone to buy the book from you or sell the book idea, having a mock-up is a really nice way to convince someone, hey, I'm a great book designer, or I'm a great zine designer, or I'm a great poster designer, by just having a mock-up that just sells your idea just at that final part, because you already did all the hard work. Like Kiana, you did all of this hard work over the last 2 days. You may as well put it in a mock-up and really show people the final look.
Yes, I think it's really important to show your work. Okay, so here we have a thing that they are having first the left side of the page in the mock-up and then the right side.
Okay, cool.
So we will have here
nice
left side. Perfect. So what we can do is copy the image so that we are sure that
it's perfect.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, I like it.
I like that. It looks cool. It's so exciting to see it happening live.
It's happening, guys.
The magic. This is like a magical part.
I really love the magic of mockups. It's
I can tell. I can tell.
yes, how
Yes, that
cool.
looks very, very, very cool. It still looks like a zine, like analog, but it's just so much better than just a PDF.
Yes, it's really, really, yeah, more professional.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll save it
Save
as
that.
3. Oh, it's nice.
Perfect.
It's working. It's working.
It's very, very nice, very, very slick. We have like 5 minutes left on the stream. So we can continue doing mock-ups, or we can, do whatever, any other last tips and tricks you want to show the viewers while we're still on the stream. Now is the time, Kiana.
Yes. Okay. Let's think. We can.
Oops. I don't want to interrupt, but I remember that you had some book inspiration you wanted to share.
Yes.
So
yes.
For those wondering where Kiana gets her inspiration, she actually was kind enough to put together a little page of all types of book inspiration. So check this out, you guys, before the stream's over.
Ooh, okay. So as I showed you before, this is a really nice book. It's like a cool binding, but also the amazing thing about the book, it's like, it's a book about bookbinding. So it shows you, like techniques on how you can bind books, and then you have like a lot of different methods.
Inspirations.
I have them here. It's like a cool blue. It's really little, and it's really nice, and a lot of color also in the pages, and it tells you like the process on how you can mock the bind the books.
Bind different books. Yes. That's an awesome resource. Yes. That's a really cool resource.
Yeah. So you can find this one online. It's also not that expensive, so it's really worth it. So this one is a book from a designer from the Netherlands, Wim Schippers. And so this book has 2 languages. And the cool thing is here. So you have the Dutch version is the red and the English version is the green. So you have papers, this paper, green paper and red paper. And so if you put the green one, you can read the red text. And if you put the red one, you can read the green text. So that
is crazy. Yes. What a cool concept.
Yes, it's magic. It's like, I love this book because it gives like this idea of you have to do also things yourself to get the information, and it's really interactive.
Cool. It's interactive, and it reminds me of like 3D glasses.
Yes,
like when it's like the same kind of technology or something.
Yes, so that's the idea that they have, and it works. I was like, is this going to work? But it really works.
Yeah, it's very, very, very cool. Okay, yes. That is very inspiring. And what's this last one here?
So this is Riso Print. I went to a Riso printer in Amsterdam, and it's called Riso Pop. And they have a lot of posters and books and all in the Riso Print. So Riso Print is like layering colors on top of each other. So this is really nice how they have this photography printed in Riso, and then you see the
color,
the color. And it's really nice. So this is like a little scene all made with Riso.
With Riso. Yes. I love Riso too. It's so cool. Yes, it's like screen printing and copy machine all in one. It's all very, very interesting. Yes. All right. So go on.
The cool thing is that you can choose also the colors that you want. So here they only choose one color, but here I think they use 3.
Like 3 or 4. Yes.
Yes. It's really nice.
It's very cool. Thank you so much for sharing that amazing inspiration. I know everyone in the chat is really interested in seeing exactly where you're drawing your inspiration from. Now that we got to know you as a designer throughout the stream, it's really nice to have this like background. Yes. Okay, so since we have to wrap up the stream soon, why don't you show us maybe some final mock-ups, maybe some of the final pages, and we have to say goodbye soon. So we're just wrapping up the project and showing the final pieces.
So here we have some of the pages in the mock-up. So it's really nice.
I love
so
it.
This is the final, and
it turned out great.
It turned out really good. This is the first page, and it's really cool how it's turned out. And also this one is like really clean and simple, but I think it's really
this is one of my favorite pages.
Yes,
I think because I love the 4 spots of color and the bold type. I feel like, I don't know, my eye really goes to that page.
Really nice. I think it connects really good with what we did with the pages, because this one is really the black and white, and then we have the green and hair information, and then we have the pink and his information, and then we have the yellow.
Yes.
So that's really nice, because here it comes back. So that's working.
Kiana, you did such a great job during the stream, designing live and everything. Oh,
it was really exciting.
It was so fun. So why don't you remind people where they can find you, find you before your stream's over?
Yes, so guys, you can find me on Instagram on Studio Kiana Maria, and also on Behance, same Kiana Maria. You can find me there. I would love if you follow my work, and I also would love to see your work. And I had so much fun. It was my first time, but I enjoyed it, and I think it went well. And I thank you, Fabiola, also for your.
We had so much fun, Kiana. This was such a fun process. Thank you for everyone who joined us throughout this stream, everyone who sent us over their title suggestions, color suggestions, so much participation on the stream.
Teamwork.
We really appreciate it. Such huge teamwork. Be sure to follow Kiana on Instagram and Behance and everywhere, so you don't miss all her new work and her TikTok. Now, don't go anywhere, you guys. The XD Daily Creative Challenge with Ruben Cespedes is coming up next. Plus, Adobe Live will be back tomorrow with our evangelists for a full day of masterclasses, including our new Creative Cloud Express masterclass with Adobe evangelist Katrin Torrijos, followed by a new episode of Office Hours with Nick Longo and Andrew Hoshradel. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kiana. And until next time, you guys, we'll see you on Adobe Live. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kiana.